Hey guys, Ditbo here, welcome back to the channel, and holy freaking moly, we finally got our May update. Super pumped for this, and I'll share with you why in a second. So let's just start this from the start, and I'll pause as I talk about what I think of this. Alright, so here we go, May update here.
Hi, I'm Jess Finster, Community Director at Bethesda, and I'm here today at Bethesda Game Studios to talk to you all about the next update coming to Starfield.
About damn time, lady, about damn
time. So let's go chat
time.
with them to see what they've been working on. So with Update 4 on the horizon, what are some of the new features that players have
Art
to
and
look
lead
forward to?
directors, okay.
So we see a lot of feedback online that players really want a lot more utility and detail in our surface maps.
Yeah, no crap, man. Like, I still get lost 1,000 hours later. I still get freaking lost in these maps. It is ridiculous. About high time to actually add this. To be fair, this should have been in the game from the get-go. I don't understand why they didn't do it. I guess time constraints. But yeah, this whole model that we're discussing now, it's freaking crazy. Just have a look here.
So we took what's there, we blew it all up, and instead now we have a whole new aesthetic to the surface maps where you can...
Yeah, so right here, you just, to be able to see like this in 3D from like eagle eye view or bird's eye view, it's freaking insane because now you can just really scroll over what you want to explore rather than just going out there on a limb.
You can see the terrain, all the detail in the...
That's a lot of icons though, like, holy crap. So that's a lot of points of interest, which is pretty cool.
terrain, trees, rocks, all...
Yeah, look at that. So now spotting like landing points will be so much easier for all of you ship scammers out there. Anyways,
all the structures in the loaded zone. It's a lot easier to navigate. We've also made it easier to get around the cities. You can see markers.
that is awesome, man. Like, it looks cluttered, but you can just point at something. It'll tell you exactly what it is. So a lot more user-friendly rather than just, you know, being pigeonholed in just that first or third person view and just trying to go out on a limb and trying to find stuff. This should have been there from the beginning. I don't understand why it wasn't there. Why launch a half-baked game? I mean, I love it. I love the crap out of it, but come on, guys.
For all the shops, the enhanced boutiques, restaurants, you name it, it's all there. It's a lot easier to get around now.
With Update 4, we're also adding a bunch of gameplay options.
So what do we have here? Enemy combat damage, player combat. So you can actually tweak it. And the harder you go, the more experience it gives you. Oh man, we're gonna have an absolute blast with this. So what do we have here? Enemy combat damage, player combat damage. Oh man, I'm super pumped for this. Super pumped. Oh, imagine all of this on like New Game Plus 10. That would be insane. Insane. So, player ship damage, enemy ship damage, ammo weight, carry capacity, cargo access distance, vendor credits. Man, the vendor credits should have been pumped up to the max from the beginning. I don't understand why they're not. Medical item healing, food healing, sleep healing, sleep healing. Oh, so you can choose where you can actually sleep. Okay. Sustenance. What's sustenance, guys? Can you let me know in the comment section below? Combat affliction gain, affliction treatment, affliction prognosis, environmental damage and afflictions, environmental damage restoration, save on rest, save on... Oh, so you can do full survival difficulty on this if you wanted to. You can tailor it where you just cannot manually save your game.
So for that, players can really tune their experience how they prefer. We're adjusting things like capacity of vendor credits, the actual carry weight.
Oh, but hold on a second. So the more capacity you have, and probably the more vendor credits you pump out, the less experience you get. And that's not a bad thing, given how quickly you become overpowered in Starfield. Unless you're into that kind of stuff, then kind of sucks, I guess. But you're going to snowball out of control regardless, and 8% experience is not going to really do much to you anyway. Especially if you're someone that spends like 8 hours a day playing this.
Additionally, affects to difficulty. So some of those, depending on how you play, you can actually tune to be like space combat more difficult.
Yeah, you showcase the Grendel on like a level like, what is it? What level is this guy? 6. On level 6.
Depending on how
Look how slow they go down.
you can actually tune to be like.
How about you just tweak the Grendel and the Orion and the Equinix and the Side Star and all the other ones? They're either very underpowered or don't go up to advanced. How about that?
Space combat more difficult or gun combat less difficult. It's really up to you. And depending on how you balance them, it'll change how you get XP.
That's awesome. So you're really upping the ante for players that want an even bigger challenge.
Yeah, and with that, we actually are adding what's called the extreme difficulty.
Enemy combat damage. Ooh, we'll be cranking that baby up to 200.
It sits above very hard. And
So here's the thing, right? I was wondering how they were gonna do survival, because survival in Skyrim and Fallout is fairly straightforward. Survival in Starfield, though, that is a lot trickier. So they're introducing the extreme. I was really curious how they're gonna do. So enemy deals significant damage. Okay.
it sits above very hard, and it really makes you pay attention, especially for the higher level characters.
Oh, the Kadama. Why didn't they show the Grendel in that instance? Why did they show the Kadama?
Customization. I know players are really capitalizing on all of the ship content in the game, and we've seen some really crazy stuff out there that I'm sure you guys have seen as well. But are you adding anything more to the ship customization?
Yeah, so people love to customize their ships.
All right, here we go.
Some of the builds out there are just mind-blowing. Some beautiful, beautiful stuff. So now we're turning our attention to the inside of the ships. So
Oh,
we're
wow.
adding a decorate mode where you can go and fully furnish and customize the interior layout of the ships, place the furniture, decorations.
Man, I cannot wait to see the community showcases on this. I'll be asking people to show me their space builds again, like the spaceships. This is going to be freaking awesome. I know Flowbender, given his like meticulous, how good he is with these things, is going to freaking kill this.
Basically everything you can do in outpost mode, we can now do in the ship, and it's saved, and you can do that to your entire fleet. In addition to decorate mode, we're also offering a whole new set of empty habs. So basically, instead of pre-cluttered habs in the shipbuilder, we'll have a new set where there's no furniture, there's no decoration, nothing. It's a total blank slate. So
Wow, there's not even mattresses on the beds.
total blank slate.
They really are.
So players can just kind of fill it up with their own stuff.
That's amazing. They'll really get to emulate whatever their personality showcase is outside on the inside. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
How cool is that though? Look at that armor. Where's the vault? Surely they should have done like this whole office as a vault. That they should have put me as a bloody creative director here.
On the inside.
I would have installed Pip-Boy on everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
New Game Plus. Is there anything being added to this update
Here we go.
that helps the players after they've completed the campaign to return to the game?
Yeah, so if you're like me and you find the more you go through the Unity, the more you become the hunter, the one thing I want to do is be able to respec my traits. So we're adding that.
Ah,
so in
just
case you're getting tired of
respecing.
wanted or want to change your alien DNA, and you really want that new dream home experience, you get to choose
This is
that
good.
when going through the Unity.
Look, this is good. It's good, but I expected more for New Game Plus. I expected a lot more.
In addition, you'll be able to rechange your appearance.
You know what I wouldn't mind? I wouldn't mind like a tower defense mod where you like modify your outposts and then you get wave after wave of enemies. I think that'll be a freaking awesome mod if they haven't already done that. Can you guys let me know in the comment section below, is there a tower defense mod? I would love to try it out.
Really?
Also, one more thing, guys, for those that follow this channel religiously, would you like to see me cover mods? Please let me know in the comment section below, yes or no.
Living that next second life, huh?
Exactly.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you guys want to share about this update that players have to look forward to? I mean, you've already shared a lot as it is, but...
We're focusing now on our Xbox Series X players with
Thank you, Lord. So, 80% of my audience is Xbox players, and I would say probably, if I had to go on a limb here, I would say 70% of the total player base is probably Xbox base. They need more love. You guys need to show them more love, because the hardware they use is obviously limited versus us PC players.
With this update, we're giving them some settings where they can help prioritize between performance.
See, this is what I understand, like, why don't you just focus on all the bugs that console players have, as opposed to, like, visuals? But anyways, that's just me.
Or visual, If they choose to prioritize performance, the target FPS will move to 60. And for players that have TVs that support VRR, they'll be able to choose between VRR 40 or VRR 60.
In addition to the new features we just talked about, there are a couple of quality of life updates that we're introducing.
All right, here we
One
go.
of them is you can now toggle dialogue cameras off. So instead of getting that sort of focus
Oh,
zoom in
nice. That's
on
cool.
whatever NPC you're talking to, it just stays in normal default camera mode. It's a little more immersive that way. Some players may prefer that.
Love it.
In addition to that, we're making the container and barter menus a bit more usable. We've added some tabs along the
How many times have you guys bought something by accident where you've intended to sell? Tell me, because I've done it countless times.
top, so it's easier to sort of see what container or what inventory you're looking at, whether it's yourselves or your ship. And it's just easier to navigate. Basically, inventory and item management, it's a small thing, but it actually, I think, makes it a lot nicer.
So Tim, we just talked to Joe and Isfan a little bit about Update 4 and what's coming, but is there anything else that you want to talk about that's down the horizon?
Here we go.
The team is working on our first land vehicle.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. All I ask here is that we can customize this just like we customize the ships, and this is going to be freaking amazing. Give us some land races, give us something that we can actually use this and we can actually put cargo on it. And that is all I ask. All I ask.
So you can drive around on planets. Obviously, we're working on more quests.
That is freaking awesome, man. Hang on a second. Let's go back a little bit here.
On our first land vehicle.
Land vehicle. So it just looks like a sand buggy there, but surely you can change this.
So you can drive.
Oh, so you got boost there, and it's got health. So boost and health, so I can actually shoot it down, but it doesn't give you like a speedometer or anything like that. Okay.
Around on planets. Obviously, we're working on more quests.
All right, so he's talking about quests, and that's Varun Day, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I'm mistaken here. So whoever said Shadow Space is going to be around Varun was, seems like they were correct.
And the massive.
What can we see here?
Shadow
Shadow
Space.
Space just looks like a. I don't know what that is. It looks like some sort of ruined temple there.
Expansion.
That's all very exciting. What about creations? Anything you can share there?
I think we mentioned it earlier this year, but we've sent out our beta toolkit to verified creators. So
Here we go.
hopefully more information on that soon.
It's awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Tim.
Hey, no problem, Jess.
All right.
That's all we have
All right.
time for today. Thank you so
What did you guys think of that? Let me know in the comment section below. I think that is freaking amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I do appreciate your time. And yeah, exciting times ahead. Finally, they hand us a lifeline. As always, appreciate you and catch you next video. Peace.